Hey, what's up my dokus? Jason and welcome you back to more Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. Last time, we found Professor Frankly and showed him the magical map, which now, we have to take to the 1,000-Year Door, and I also just realized that's an interesting thing we're going to want to keep an eye out for later on. We have to take to the 1,000-Year Door, so we came down here into the Rogueport Sewers, met up with a group of Goombas, which we showed, the door, and we're able to, progress further. So this time, we're going to try to, make our way down to the 1,000-Year Door. Something I'm actually trying to do here is, I want to try this trick, see if they patched it. I don't actually remember if they patched it in the update. So there's a trick here called Goomba Trio Skip. It basically completely skips the Goomba Trio fight by making Mario's collision go into this platform, this moving platform here. And if you do it right, you can actually make it to where he'll jump up on that, completely skipping the trigger that would spawn in the trio fight. It's a nice little trick, and I wish I could show it off, but I'm, not gonna try to go for it for a bunch of minutes. But anyway, let's go ahead and head down here. Let's go ahead and do what Professor Frankly did, or said to do, which was first strike an enemy. And this is actually another mechanic with enemies. Or at least, if you saw there, that Goomba was holding an item. Enemies can hold items, and they can also use items. This can be a bit of a pain, because they can use that item, and if it's a item like there that was Sleepy Sheep, what Sleepy Sheeps do is they pretty much put you to sleep and put enemies to sleep. That can be crippling against you. So you want to make sure you take out enemies as fast as possible who have items. That's just very important. But later on, we'll actually see enemies holding different things, and these different things will actually be beneficial to us in some cases, but at the same time, they actually are beneficial to the enemies as well. Simply because, depending on their attributes that they have when they're holding the item, can be dependent on how good the item actually is for them. We'll go into it in a little bit when we find out what exactly that item is. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do from here on out, for the most part, unless I'm speaking through them, which for these ones I've kind of just been speaking through them, is I'm going to cut out battles that we've already tattled an enemy or already seen all the enemy's tricks, pretty much. First things first here, go ahead and grab this mushroom, and the game will tell us we got an item. You can use items to attack enemies and replenish your HP. Press plus to open the menu, then choose items from your gear screen to see your items. Alright, well, let's go ahead and strike first this Goomba here. Oh, and there it is. There's that first mechanic. Okay, so that Goomba there had a badge. We will learn about badges here in a little bit and what they do, but pretty much what that was a close call badge. And basically, when the Goomba would have been down to 1 HP, there was a higher chance of his attack, or of our attacks, actually missing him. So he actually would have had better luck against us had we not, had the attack power of 2 when it came to, attacking him and killing him off. Ooh, we got ourselves a fire flower there. Go ahead and smash these hammers. We're gonna want to remember this. This looks like a piece of paper that can be moved. We're gonna want to make sure we remember that for later. And come down here and we see a little creature there. But we also have a new enemy. And this one is one we're going to want to have Goombella tattle. So let's go ahead and put her out in front and let's tattle him. That's a Spinia, a totally weird creature made of thin papery boards. It certainly looks unique. Nobody knows much about these creatures actually. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, and defense is 0. Its attacks are super swift, but it should be pretty easy. Just keep at it. Just give it a hya. Alrighty then. Well, let's go ahead and defeat this first one, because if we have to deal with two, that would just be a pain. But go ahead and guard that pretty easily. And then we can just finish them off with a few jump attacks. And we actually, I believe, yeah, this is probably the first time we're showing off Goombella's head bonk. You know, it's basically like Goombario, if you remember Goombario from the first Paper Mario. It's basically Goombario's head bonk as well. Alrighty, that takes care of that enemy, and I believe actually there's a nice little secret here. If I can remember correctly. Is it in front of the Punia? Or that little hole? There it is, okay. So there's a hidden block here that gets us a pretty lucky badge. During battles, enemies will sometimes miss while trying to attack Mario. So yeah, we got ourselves our first badge here, and we go into our badge menu here. It'll allow us to equip it. I think you actually will go ahead and equip it for now, just because. So let's go ahead and hit this switch here. And that will activate some stairs for us. Now let's head into this back room here. What do we have here? Hey, you! Can you hear me? You can? That must mean you're the hero of legend. Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah, everyone else, nothing. See, long ago an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this chest. It was a real drag. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So yeah, anytime, big guy. Or anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this? Mario, a word with you. I'm not exactly confident that we can trust this chest. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drat. I just said it out loud. What's wrong with me? Oh yeah, searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, you're definitely gonna need my help if you hope to get those bad boys. So first, you should look for the key to this chest. Then use it to let me out, definitely. Not sure how this chest guy would know anything about the crystal stars. What do you think we ought to do? Well, I know my vote goes to you finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. This is what the key looks like, by the way. Come on, being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, oh great legendary hero. Alright, well, I guess we'll go search for it, which we kind of already saw it if your eyes were, you know, looking around the screen, because it's right up here on this ledge. Very, very easy to see, very easy to grab. Nothing to worry about. So let's go ahead and just head back up here and actually open the chest. Whoa, 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 you brought the key? Yes! Oh man, I owe you big. Yes! Thank nothing. Wee! Fools! Oh boy, did you fall for it. I burned you. What, you think I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm gonna spread a little of this suffering I've endured in that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse on you. Buggity woogity woo, you're cursed. Wee! Enjoy that curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. You want to hear about that sweet curse I just dropped? Then listen well. From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn into a paper airplane. Wee! Traveling yet? Suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. Wee! Oh, I can't help but chuckle. You're doomed. This curse is pretty rough, I guess, so I suppose that I owe it to you to explain it. Ready? If you stand on an airplane panel like this one, the whole floor, or the floor, will start to glow. Yeah, okay, you're on the panel. Now try pressing Y. Then, bam, you're a paper airplane. You'll control your tiny paper plane by self by tilting L forward and back. The plane will rise if you tilt L in the direction behind you. However, if you keep tilting to L too much, you'll slow down and start to fall back to the ground. Once you start to rise, stop tilting L. Timing is key. Try it now. Suffer total aerodynamic humiliation. Wee! When you've had enough airplane shame, press B to deplane and get back to normal. So, be honest, do you fully understand the peril this curse has bestowed upon you? Farewell, you foolish fool. Wee! So, wow. Just wow. What was that guy's beef? Goombella, I'll tell you right now, we will probably never know. Anyway, let's go ahead and take this plane for a test drive as we make our way over here to this doorway. Oh, Mario, Goombella, look at that! Is that the 1,000-year door? I can't believe it's real. So the legends are all true. Come, let's move closer. Professor, what's going on? The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. And Mario has learned a special move. You can now use Sweet Treat. Professor, the map. What was that with all those strange lights? This looks like information related to the location of a crystal star. And that shining light. It looks as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely.
Oh, yeah.
Aha, I see. You understand it, Professor?
Of course I do, and I shall explain. The first thing to know is, the map is truly astounding. Somehow this map contains radar-like functions. It's showing us the location of a crystal star. It looks like the crystal star is to be found in a place called Petal Meadows.
Petal Meadows?
Yes, the area is a vast meadow that lies far to the east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time in my research.
Okay, fine, so we'll go there. Does anybody know how to get there or what?
I'm fairly certain that somewhere beneath the city is a pipe to Petal Meadows. If you could just find that, you'd get there instantly. Pipe travel's efficient. Say, by the way, Mario, I'm curious. How did you get that map anyway? From Princess Peach? Really? Her Highness sent this to you, Mario? This Princess Peach? This wouldn't be her, would it? So it is her! Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions about Petalburg. Or Petal Meadows. It doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go to Petal Meadows on her own.
You know, Professor, there was another suspicious group asking about the same thing.
But I can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them. Alright, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadows you two go. If Princess Peach indeed went there, your first priority must be to catch up to her. Collecting the crystal stars is a means to an end, and that end is Princess Peach.
Aren't you coming, Professor?
No, I'll stay in town and ask about Princess Peach and that suspicious gang. Besides, I doubt a shriveled old Goomba like me could handle the trials of the road. Of course, if anything happens and you need some advice, come see me, okay?
You got it, Professor.
Well,
Mario, we're off. Can't believe I thought I was giving Goombella the Professor Frankly voice.
Give it your best. Now then, allow me to give you both a proper farewell. Mario, there's something I forgot to mention. Firstly, about that light we saw shining on you. By my reckoning, Mario can now perform what is known as a special move.
A special move?
Yes, stuff like this is better explained by example rather than words. Would you like to try it out? Excellent. In that case, let's give your special move a little test run. First, let's take a look at your star power gauge. You'll see that your gauge has one power dot. Obviously, that's a single unit of power. So you're sitting on a single dot of star power. With me so far, when you have star power available, you can use a special move. Try using Sweet Treat now. It's a special move that will replenish your HP and FP.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go to our special and try out Sweet Treat. We have to repeatedly tilt the control stick left to shoot hearts and flowers. Which, you know, we do not, those are poison mushrooms, as we see. We do not want to hit those because that will stun us for a short time. Basically, this allows us to refill our HP, our FP, and pretty much that's it. But it's basically we get to restore our HP for us and our HP for Goombella as well. Because that is something I forgot to mention, that, you know, partners do have their own HP.
Since you just used one power dot, the star power gauge is now empty. Even if the gauge empties out, though, you can still charge it up again. That's why the audience watching your battles is so very important. If you can get the audience excited, you'll build up more star power. Let me show you what I mean, Mario. Goombella, try to attack me, please.
Alright, let's go ahead and try attacking him. Stylish points are actually very useful for getting star points up.
Nice, see that? You thrilled your audience so they filled up some of the gauge.
Alright, let's go ahead and keep trying. And the more stylish points we actually do, the better we can get for star power.
Nice, keep building up that star power. Also, the more exciting your battles are, the more people will come and watch your fight. As you can see, that's reflected in the number of members in this audience.
Alright, let's go ahead and keep attacking, basically pretty much until we can get, you know, our star power increased.
Still with me? The more people in your audience, the more star power you can get. You can also use the appeal command to get star power. I hope you memorized all this. Well, that's all I've got. Here's an end to this trinklating lecture on special moves. Fine work, Mario. Mario, it's scary out there. Take this with you.
Alright, we got the Power Smash badge.
It's called a badge, and it is incredibly helpful. You see, depending on the badges you have equipped, you'll get much more powerful. What's important is knowing what the effects will be when you first equip a badge. Would you like to practice equipping and removing badges?
Nah, this one I've already kind of gone over.
Are you absolutely sure? This is the last time I'll ask. I see. Then just remember this part for me. You must equip badges for them to take effect. By the way, you need flower points to use the Power Smash move. In battles, you should watch not only your HP, but FP too. Did you get all that? Well, here's hoping you find that pipe to Petal Meadows.
Alright, well, go ahead and equip that. And we'll basically have all of our BP, you know, in use. But one last thing before we head down. I actually didn't even realize he was going to stop us there. But he's actually what I wanted to show off here. Hey there, kid. You got a minute to learn what it means to fight? Like, to fight with your whole heart? I can see you're brimming with potential, kid. But there's a heap of stuff you don't know about a fight. Stylish moves, hitting it big. There's a whole list. Feel free to hit me up if you got a question, friendo. Who am I? Well, there's some who call me the Battle Master, and I don't stop them. But I could, with fighting. Anywho, I got a great life traveling, training, some third thing. If you see me around, give me a holler. So yeah, if you come over here to this guy, you can practice a lot of different things. Outstanding, let's get down to business. So pretty much, he will let you train on with different things. What are you looking to train up here? Alright, let's go ahead and practice our moves. You want to practice moves? Sure, ready to go? Alright, well, we have choices. We can stop, we can swap our partner, we have specials, and our hammer and our jump. So we can pretty much use this as a way to practice stylish moves, practice sorry, I'm trying to like watch my brain, but practice like defense, all that jazz. So pretty much, I actually think these guys are scannable actually, so you want to actually fight these guys once. That's a Goomboard. It's a Goomba drawn on a headboard? Or drawn on a board. I think the master made this. He's surprisingly talented. It's unclear what its max HP is. No attack or defense either. This thing is sturdy though. It won't break no matter how hard you hit it. So don't hold anything back. Alright, so go ahead and stop there. We can pretty much just practice any you know, action commands, any guards, anything like that. So pretty much we get the option here. We can practice a super guard, which I actually want to try to do. Alright, that was too fast. So let's try again. Yeah, I just can't get the timing of this, I swear. It's just, super guards have never been my thing. There we go. There's one. Alright, let's try it one more time. There we go. I'm getting a little bit of the timing of it, so that's good. I am probably like a lot of the time going to try to go for super guards, but I'm not going to go for them a whole lot just because they can be risky. But I just want to have it kind of be fresh in my mind, pretty much. Alright, nah, we'll be good for now. So, I guess let's head back down to the sewers. And I think for now, we're going to end things here. Next time on Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, we look for the pipe that takes us to Petal Meadows. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, true ups out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you've not already. And I will see you guys all later.